This is one of the last videos in the series for Ryan's Success series of how to build a success mindset. If you haven't already, make sure you watch the other videos that come before this. Today we're going to be talking about a lattice of mental models. So throughout this playlist, you've been seeing me explain and kind of break down a lot of the biggest and best mental models for changing your mindset towards being geared for success. But the reality is, it's not just one of these mental models that brings you success, that allows you to work those extra long hours that you need to work. It's really a combination. You need to make this like spider web of all these different mental models and be able to pull from them at any one time. We'll see this later with my case study that I'm going to get into, explaining how to specifically go about doing this in a real life situation. But the point is that the reason why successful people are successful is they connected and cultivated all these different mental models from all these different experiences that they've had, where they've failed, where they've had hardship, where they've succeeded. They've pulled them all together into this kind of way to view the world and understand and process things that happen to them in a way that's very unique to them. Each successful person is very unique in that they've had different experiences that have led them to have this certain lattice of mental models. However, there are very big similarities with the lattice of mental models that many successful people have. They typically view failure in a very similar way, and viewing it more as a learning experience than just a pure failure. They also view opportunity a lot differently, and there's a lot of different things that they view, right? Hard work very differently as well. So my key takeaway for you is to really understand that these things that I'm teaching you, you need to put them together and use them in unison in different experiences, and you need to learn when to apply them into those different experiences. When you have a failure, what kind of thing can you tell yourself, and also focus on extracting the learning from that failure that's going to help you push forward towards being successful, versus when you actually do achieve success, okay, what do you tell yourself then? So it's all a spectrum, and this all comes just from experience, but I really hope that by explaining and breaking down these different models, I can open your mind up to the idea of thinking a little bit differently about the current situation that you're in and trying to evaluate, why am I in this situation and how can I get out of it and work on myself towards being successful.